Hello, everyone. Welcome to another JPNN. It is July the 13th here on this Wednesday afternoonish, whenever you're watching this. I guess for me, it's afternoon. I'm a little bit sick, so apologies for the congestion, at least when I talk. And if we have to take any breaks for me sneezing, etc., I apologize for that as well. Regardless, though, let's go ahead and get started with the news. We are going to begin this week with begin this Wednesday with some news out of Bandai Namco. Earlier this week, a ransomware group called Alpha V, the A in Alpha is turned into a V. That's the name of the group. I don't know how to pronounce it. Alpha, maybe. Anyways, they've claimed to have ransomed Bandai Namco, suggesting that it had acquired some confidential files. In a statement provided to Video Games Chronicle, Bandai Namco has confirmed that it was indeed hacked. That statement reads, quote, on July the 3rd, 2022, Bandai Namco Holdings, Inc. confirmed that it had experienced an unauthorized access by a third party to the internal systems of several groups of companies in Asian regions, excluding Japan. After we confirmed the unauthorized access, we have taken measures such as blocking access to the servers to prevent the damage from spreading. In addition, there is a possibility that customer information related to the toys and hobbies business in Asian regions, excluding Japan, was included in the servers and PCs, and we are currently identifying the status about the existence of leakage, scope of the damage, and investigating the cause. We will continue to investigate the cause of the incident and will disclose the investigation results as appropriate. We offer our sincerest apologies to everyone involved for any complications or concern caused by this incident. Yeah, that's rough. It's rough. Hopefully nothing too crazy was taken from there in terms of customer information, but we'll see if Bandai Namco discloses any of that. Hopefully they do. Sensor Tower has reported that worldwide player spending in mobile games reached $41.2 billion in the half of this year, down 6.6% year over year from $44.1 billion. Both Apple's App Store and Google Play saw a downturn in spending, though the decrease was more marked on Google's marketplace. Players spent approximately $25.6 billion on iOS, down almost 1% year over year from $25.8 in the year ago period. On Google Play, players spent $15.6 billion in half of this year, down from 14.8% year over year that's a weird statement, from $18.3 billion. Similar to the factors affecting non-game apps, mobile game spending has been impacted by both normalization after the surge during the pandemic as well as economic headwinds worldwide. The top two highest grossing mobile games in the first half of the year each generated more than $1 billion in consumer spending. Tencent's Honor of Kings and PUBG Mobile were once again the top grossing mobile games in the first half of this year at number 1 and 2 respectively. Honor of Kings saw a $1.4 billion in consumer spending in the first half of the year. That's insane, by the way, to consider. Just speaking about it for a second. This comes as Tencent has signaled plans to release Honor of Kings in Western markets by the end of the year, while PUBG Mobile generated approximately $1.1 billion itself. Crazy. And number 3, of course, is Genshin Impact, which nearly hit the $1 billion mark with $986.2 million in consumer spending. The game recently passed $3 billion in lifetime spending last month, averaging approximately $1 billion every 6 months. It's fucking bananas. Bananas talk right there. That's just insane. Unity announced today that it has entered into an agreement to merge with ironSource, harnessing the company's tools, platforms, technology, and talent to form an end-to-end platform that enables creators to more easily create, publish, run, monetize, and grow live games and real-time 3D content seamlessly. ironSource is a global software company that focuses on developing technologies from app monetization and distribution, with its core products focused on the app economy. Unity stated in a blog post, quote, "We continue to believe that the world is a better place with more creators in it. Over the past year, we've been making sure we have the right tools and focus that are delivering the most value to our user community, particularly as the industry evolves. Today, games don't launch, they live." Fuck off. Players want connection. They want to play with each other and be social, and we see that these trends are extending beyond gaming. As a result, we have focused on fine-tuning our platforms of tools, solutions, and services that deliver and accelerate value to creators, regardless of what engine they build on. They choose to build on, rather. Cool. Fun PR statement there, I guess. Nordisk Games has acquired Supermassive Games, the creators of Until Dawn, The Quarry, and the Dark Pictures anthology. Nordisk Games is owned by the entertainment company of Nordisk Film, a part of Egmont, a leading Nordic media group. In recent years, Nordisk Games has built a high-growth portfolio of minority and majority-owned game studios that include Avalanche Studios Group, Star Stable Entertainment, Flashbulb Games, Nitro Games, and Mercury Steam. They put out a quote and say, quote, "In the year we've worked alongside Pete and Joe and the whole Supermassive team, it's been clear to us the amount of talent as well as how much potential there is to further develop the kinds of story and narrative-driven games they excel at. And acquiring 100% of the studio will be able to increase our support to the team and most importantly, continue the great working relationship we have with them." This is all coming from Mikkel Weider, the CEO of Nordisk Games. There you go. Former Team Ninja Itagaki has announced that former Team Ninja, member Itagaki. We forgot a word there, Irvin. Has announced that his new studio is making an NFT game. Itagaki, who is of course known for creating Tecmo's Dead or Alive series, as well as reviving the Ninja Gaiden franchise and looking like a cool-ass motherfucker wearing his glasses all the time, said last year that he was returning to game development with a new studio called Apex Game Studios. The studio will be focused on producing, quote, "high-quality and immersive 3A Web 3.0 games," Itagaki said on Tuesday. Apex Game Studios currently has over 100 employees based mainly in Japan and Singapore. Its debut project is Warrior, an NFT game for mobile and PC built with the Unreal Engine. According to a press release from Apex Game Studios, the Warrior Project, quote, "The Warrior Project is about to make its initial decentralized exchange offering, or IDO, and release the first alpha version, and a series of giveaway events are ongoing in the communities." Based on a roadmap on its official site, the beta version of Warrior is planned for release in the first quarter of 2023. Oh boy, if you want to go check out that roadmap, you can head over to videogameschronicle.com and look for the story of Warrior. Apparently, it's an absolute mess if you want to look at it, but it's an NFT Web 3.0 experience, so why would you think anything else? Bayonetta 3, seemingly out of nowhere, posted a brand new trailer. We'll be checking that out tomorrow on Trailer Time, as well as a release date. It'll be coming out October 28th. It will include a feature that stops Bayonetta, or as my editor wrote, Bayobetta, I like that better, from losing her clothes when she performs certain moves. A new tweet posted by Platinum Games explains the feature, which it's calling Naive Angel Mode. In order for more people to enjoy it, Bayonetta 3 is equipped with an epoch-making Naive Angel Mode. By setting this mode on, you may be able to play in the living room without creating an awkward atmosphere, Platinum Games said. Okay. Cool, I guess. I guarantee you parents are not going to be using this. It's just going to be kids that are hiding. Sure, whatever. Glad I exist, I guess. Konami is preparing to delisted Metal Gear titles. Metal Gear Japan, the official Metal Gear Japan Twitter account tweeted, quote, "The Metal Gear series, released on July 13th, 1987, celebrated its 35th anniversary today. We are preparing to resume sales of titles that have been temporarily suspended." Great. Capcom is out there saying that Monster Hunter Rise is continuing to sell well, as the Monster Hunter Rise Sunbreak has shipped over 3 million units now globally. That's like 1 million units in a week. It's kind of bonkers to see that game continuing to sell well. We are in somewhat of a game drought, though, so maybe people are just looking for something to play. Who could say? We've also got two other games selling quite well. Studio MDHR announced yesterday that Cuphead, the Delicious Last Course, which is the DLC for its popular title, has served 1 million copies. The official Twitter account tweeted, Cuphead DLC has gone platinum, selling 1 million copies. That's a lot. Congrats to them. And .emu has also announced that Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles Shredder's Revenge has sold over 1 million copies around the world as well. That's awesome. I didn't expect the game to sell that well, but here we are. There you go. PlayStation Plus gives a little bit of confirmation to the rumor from Monday that the PlayStation Plus game catalog lineup as of July 19th for PS Plus Extra and Premium are Stray, Final Fantasy VII Remake, Intergrade, Marvel's Avengers, Assassin's Creed Unity, Assassin's Creed 4, Assassin's Creed Rogue Remastered, and Assassin's Creed Freedom Cry. We're not done yet, though. Assassin's Creed The Ezio Collection, Saints Row 4, Re-Elected, Saints Row Gat Out of Hell, Spirit of the North Enhanced Edition, Ice Age Scrat's Nutty Adventure. The fuck is that? Jumanji the video game. Oh, wow. Paw Patrol on a roll. Whew. Big games. And Ready, Set, Heroes. You also have the classic catalog lineup for PlayStation Plus Premium members. That includes No Heroes Allowed for the PSP and Loco Roco Midnight Carnival as well for the PSP. Prime Gaming is giving away some free games for Prime Day. I don't know if these are still going on, but maybe till the end of the day here on July 13th. They include Need for Speed Heat, Grid Legends, and the Mass Effect Legendary Edition. I believe there's a handful more as well. A little bit of random news here at the end of the show. Game developer Mark Venturelli received a spirited ovation at Brazil's International Games Festival on Friday after he surprised the audience for his Future of Game Design talk with a new title, Why NFTs Are a Nightmare. It was a loud statement against blockchain's push into gaming, one of the most divisive trends this year. The festival's list of 2022 sponsors includes several NFT and blockchain companies, including Lakia and Rapio. Those sound like Web 3.0. Those just sound scummy, you know. And the festival's program, including panels from those sponsors such as Web3 and the new generation of games. Venturelli, who's best known for his game Chroma Squad, didn't just push back against those talks by calling NFTs a nightmare. He argued in detail that they're bad for gaming and run directly counter to his vision for the future of game design. Venturelli's talk went viral thanks to a tweet describing the moment he announced its real name and the applause that followed his talk. It was a bit of a gimmick. I start, hey, this talk is about the future of gaming. Then I start talking about it, and I say, well, actually, fooled you. This is a talk about not about the future of gaming design, because I start talking all about the trends that I've seen in my 15 years in the industry. And now we have new trends. Let's talk about them. That's when I scratch the name of the talk and say why NFTs are a nightmare. In a follow-up interview with PC Gamer, Venturelli said, quote, these people are outsiders here. They're not important. They're just trying to buy their relevance because they have no actual influence over the future of our industry. If you just give them the space uncontested, you're just giving them exactly what they want and buying their narrative that they're relevant. He continues, quote, I've heard that the sponsors got really mad. They tried to break into the talk while I was talking, but the organization would not let them. That doesn't surprise me because the organization, not at a single point did they censor me. Did they stop me from putting what I wanted on the slides? I gave them access to the slides before the talk. There was never any kind of intention on their side to shut me up or anything like that. Kudos to you, sir, to doing all that. That's fantastic work. I might even go check that out myself. Nintendo has issued a warning to players after using the Switch in very hot conditions. In a message on the Japanese Twitter account via NintendoLife.com, Nintendo advised users not to use the Switch amid the heat wave. Quote, If the Nintendo Switch is used in an area with high temperatures, the temperature of the device may become high. Use the device in an area with temperatures between 5 Celsius and 35 Celsius. Also, if the air intake and exhaust vents are blocked, the temperature of the device may increase. Please ensure good ventilation around the air intake and exhaust vents. Thanks, Nintendo. Sure, be careful out there, Switch users. It might overheat. You don't want to take it to, 100-degree temperatures out there, which a lot of the U.S. is seeing right now. That's going to do it for JPNN. Thank you guys for tuning in today. Hopefully we see you as well on this Friday. I'm going to get out of here and cough my lungs out. Bye-bye.